Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to 1Game1Life. My name is Typo, and this is They Are Billions, Part 21. And we have 2 level 2 swarms to take out before all we have left is difficulty 3. This is our last hurrah in difficulty 2. So both of these swarms are the same types of enemies, just one is 4,500 and one is 2,800, so I guess we'll start with the 2,800. We've got almost 3,000 Empire points now, so we should have quite an army of soldiers in between us and the outpost and them. Maybe the 4,500 one is on an easier map, I don't know, but we'll have to see. Okay, yes, I know about attack missions. Looks like they're gonna funnel into, like, these areas, but that's basically they can come from anywhere. You know what I mean? That's too many directions to cover for sure. And it's still the same options as always, so here we go. Why not? It's so odd that, they're very satisfying to play anyway, but it's like, at this point, at least, there's like no strategy here. Just spam soldiers. Make it happen. Oh yeah, here we go. I can just hold it down. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, keep going. 100%, we keep going. That's evened out. Yeah. Okay, we can keep going though. They're reporting for duty. Alright, yeah, and I'll grab... I mean, I'm just gonna grab them and huddle them around this, right? I didn't really need to actually make that organization at all, now that I think about it. 146 soldiers! Let's start. There's nothing else to consider, really. Just grab everybody and put them right there. There it is. The ultimate strategy. Everybody, yeah. Attack any enemy under their attack range. You guys can go a little further out. But everybody else looks good. Alright, here we go. We got 2,800 running infected versus 146 soldiers huddled around a tower. I'm feeling really good about it, if I'm being honest. I'd like to see them try. And maybe I'll be surprised, but I don't think I will be. As they run single file, hell yeah. Oh yeah, sometimes they get a couple feet forward, but just like any swarm mission, this is a wrap. Just enjoy the show. I'll be quiet so you guys can enjoy the zombie ASMR. And just like that, it's basically over. Thanks for coming, everybody. Hey, we got a veteran before it was over. I am noticing that they actually have 16 attack. So that chemistry tech that increases their attack damage by 20%, that would make it 19.2, right? Which is actually enough to two-shot weak zombies. They'd still have to shoot executives 5 times. That doesn't make them any better against execs, but normal zombies, like runners and stuff, would take 2 shots instead of 3, which actually is pretty decent. Especially when you have all them fighting swarms and stuff. Or like hordes of zombies attacking the walls. I might actually take that 20% attack damage now that I see that exact number. Wow, that could not have been easier. Alright. We're also going to read our descriptions here so we can decide what we're going to do next today, because these swarms are not going to take long. I'm feeling really confident about them. What is this? That's interesting. They're going to funnel in here real weird. Huh. It's gonna be harder to fit all these soldiers in here, actually. 3,100 Empire points, by the way. Reporting for duty. There it is. There's our grand plan. 155 soldiers. Hell yeah, start. There's nothing else to it. I still stand by, this is the best strategy you could have. That's a little bottom heavy, huh? Let me grab some of these and head them up this way. Yeah, that'll be good.
Any orders? At your service. Just guide me to the infected.
Alright, let's see it. 4,500 runners. Moving through this maze here. They do get pretty close before you're allowed to shoot them. That does even make it a little harder more than easier. I guess this would have been an easier map to use barricades, but I just think barricades are not at all worth it. Keep soldiers firing, and I think that's going to be the best you can do. Make sure they're maximizing what they can do here. There we go. But yeah, there's nothing these normal runners can do against a horde of soldiers. I'll be quiet again so you guys can enjoy the show. Let me zoom out a bit. Not even halfway through the horde and we already have a veteran. Oh, there they go. They're starting to spring up. Yeah. Honestly, the longer they go on, the stronger we get, because these veterans are actually like twice as good as a normal soldier. 26, 2.5. That's crazy. At peak, that's 65 damage a second. Almost enough to kill an exec every second. Those veterans are nice. But yeah, it doesn't... They could send 100,000 zombies. They could send 1 million. They could send... Well, more than 1 million. You might, you know, die of old age before the mission's over. But they could send 1 million. And they wouldn't be able to get to this outpost. So until they start sending stronger zombie types at us during these swarms, we're not going to have any concerns. Maybe one where they have, like, 2 giants coming from 2 different directions. Like, one giant from up top, one from below, and you have to stop that. Maybe that would be cool. I still don't think it'd be that hard with this many soldiers available, but it'd be cool. Think we got enough veterans before this was over? Damn. Rough estimate, we have like 40 veterans out of 155 soldiers? That's crazy. Well, that was exciting. Oh well. Alright. Let's see. Sorry about that. Let's see what kind of missions we're working with. The Frozen Lake. Man, difficulty 3 gives 260 Empire points and 240 research points. 240 research every mission now? Okay. We start getting a little more at a time here. The Empire wants to control the Frozen Lake region. The lake sits in the center of a crossroads with high strategic value. You'll have to build a large colony around it with enough defenses to close the 4 access points to the region. Okay, although the climate here can be cruel, the lake is very rich with fish, so there will not be shortages of food for your colony. So, cold weather and slow terrain? Units are 20% slower because of the snow, I guess? Okay. 4 access points. We're gonna have to destroy all the infected, get 1,500 colony population, resist all swarms, and destroy villages of doom. Wow. That's a full mission right there. The Lonely Forest. This small valley that seems to have gone unnoticed by the infected sits deep in the forest. Unnoticed by the infected. In this region, you can build a large colony without risk of being infected. Build a large colony, saving the space and resources to succeed. However, although there are no infected in the region, we have detected a colossal swarm coming from the mountains that is 40 days away from this place. You have a lot of time to fortify the colony and prepare your army to face a swarm, but do not get overconfident. Oh, that's kind of Cape Storm-ish as well, but it's coming from all directions. Or from the mountains, wherever that is. That's actually kind of cool. And what do they mean by no infected? Do they mean like there's no swarms or there's no spawns until 40 days? Does that mean there's no zombies on the map for 40 days? Like, what does that mean? Is it just see what you can build in 40 days and then defend a swarm? Because that would be very interesting and fun. I'd be all about that. It would give me a chance to try my new buildings, too. The Oasis. In the middle of the... Oh my god, look at that. In the middle of the Great Desert, there's an almost heavenly place bathed by the waters of an underground lake. It is a perfect location to establish a prosperous colony that connects with the remote colonies of the south. Furthermore, in this region, there are neither infected nor swarms nearby to worry about for the foreseeable future. What? However, you may know by now that in these cursed lands, tranquility doesn't last forever. Our scouts have detected a distant swarm that will take more than a month to reach the colony. Get your defenses ready with all your arsenal before their arrival. This is another map where you could just build and then prepare, like, to face a swarm? That's a huge colony population, but if there's nothing until the swarm, I could see why. The Lonely Forest and the Oasis seem really interesting. And then the Valley of Death. Far Horizon. View range plus 10%. Nice. Activity awareness plus 30%. Oh, no. Undoubtedly, the Valley of Death is an inhospitable and terrible place to build a colony. Great. But its strategic position is of vital importance to the Empire. Being on the edge of the Great Desert, no swarms of infected can reach the colony. However, there's a large population of infected in the region because of 2 human villages that were infected long ago. The region is so barren that you'll have to make the most of each arable space to keep a self-sufficient colony with an acceptable population. So there's going to be food issues, no swarms, but very active infected, and there's 2 villages worth of people up here. Okay. Those are all pretty interesting maps. I'd say this one's probably the least interesting, but at the same time still has more going for it. Those are great options. I think I'm going to start with the Lonely Forest and see what I can build in 40 days and then just defend and hope that all goes alright. But I'm definitely going to have to consider what I do next, for sure. I'm leaning Lonely Forest, and then I'd probably want to do Oasis, but probably I don't do both of these back to back since they're kind of similar. Maybe Lonely Forest, Frozen Lake, Oasis, Valley of Death, maybe something like that. I don't know. Those all sound interesting, though. A lot of these missions, a couple of the beginning ones didn't have much going for them, but Because they were the beginning, right? They're just trying to introduce you to the mechanics, so let's not throw too many wrenches in. But a lot of these missions lately have really cool ideas. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider giving it a like. If you really enjoyed it, consider subscribing. But either way, thank you so much for joining me on this journey in They Are Billions. We are 40% of the way through the campaign. Not even halfway. Difficulty 3 starts next time.